Okay, so this video is to show you guys how to put on a KFO. So the KFO is on her left leg and it goes all the way up to her thigh. So on Nova's KFO, she has the little hole in the back, and that's because she was getting blisters on her foot, and so we have to be careful in checking her feet out and making sure that she doesn't have any like red spots or blisters because it could get really bad. So hers has a hole on the back because she was getting a blister and an ulcer back there. So her KFO has her little, I call it like a boot or shoe, that goes into the KFO and then it gets strapped in. So first thing is she has to wear this sock that goes all the way up to her thigh to help protect her skin from the hard plastic. So the first thing in putting on her KFO, she moved her little insert, is putting on the little boot. Okay, so when you put on the little boot, you just want to make sure that when you first put it on, you're going to have to open it up. Open it, like stretch the plastic out. Fit her little foot in there. And up on this part right here where this hard plastic is touching her skin, it kind of goes into her skin. There is a little cushion insert that you want to put there. So this is a little cushion insert, and that goes underneath where the hard plastic is pushing on her upper part of her foot. So this is to help so that she doesn't get like indentions, it's not hurting her, things like that. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you have that where this plastic is touching. So it's in between the plastic and her skin is this foam cushion thing. Okay, so you just want to make sure that her foot's in there, that it's snug. This is what the back part looks like, right? She's got the hole, so she's got a little room underneath, but you just want to make sure it's in there nice and good. Then once you have that part on, now you put on the KFO. So the KFO, you're going to have to bring her leg up, and you want to stick her foot in first, and then this thigh part, you kind of have to push her little thigh in there. Okay, so now it's in there, and this part right here, this strap, it's going to be like a figure 8. So it's going to go like a cross in front. It should, when you're done with it, it should be an X, right? So you're going to do 1, 2, and then the strap goes behind and over on the side. There's Velcro on the side right here. Now you don't have to pull real tight, like really, really tight where you're like gonna cut off her circulation or anything. Just where it's nice and snug. So I'll show you again. So here's the strap. You'll do a cross, and then it gets Velcroed from behind. Okay? So then you have this strap right here. It's real easy. Has a little loop. It just goes right through the loop. And this, the one at the top, same thing, it has a loop. And you don't want to strap this one too tight. This one, it's okay if it's just a little loose. And so that's her KFO. She does have her shoe too. So these shoes, you're going to have to work the shoe into the KFO because these KFOs are really bulky and wide. So with her shoes, we do have to work at getting them in. You have to kind of wiggle. I know, baby. Wiggle the shoe in. you want to make sure that the shoe, that her KFO is in the shoe all the way. So it's okay if you kind of press on the heel. Okay, so she has zippers on these, and these shoes actually do close on her. Oh, you see right here, this is like a little, you kind of have to take a look at it too, because sometimes it might take a couple of tries before it's right. There we go. Okay, so there we go. So now the zipper, it does close. It does close on here. It's just you got to work at it. You might have to tug at both ends to get it to close. If you can't, then that's fine. Just as long as her foot's in there nice and snug. And that's it on her, putting on her AFO and her KFO.
Talk about the lock.
Oh, the lock. Yeah. So on her KFO, she has a lock on here. And so she really doesn't need this locked, but what the lock does is, because her knee is not stable, it can kind of twist backwards pretty much. So anyway, this lock, when it's down, it keeps her leg straight. It locks her leg straight where she can't bend her knee. Okay, that's hard when she's